どうもエルスと申します。ラスベガスグランプリ前に行われた角田選手とノリス、ピアストリーの3名のインタビューを日本語訳と合わせてご紹介いたします。来年のシートがかかった戦いが続く角田選手と、チャンピオンをかけた戦いが続くノリスとピアストリー、それぞれのコメントをご覧ください。それではどうぞ。
I know that a decision about your future was due to be made at some point, potentially post Mexico. What can you tell us about it, and what do you have to do in the next 3 races to ensure you'll be on the grid next year?
So far, all I know is decision is not made yet, and post Mexico was not true. So yeah, let's see. Just saying. Giving my full effort, and all I can do is that, and those things I can't control anyway, and all I gotta do is just enjoy the Grand Prix, each Grand Prix, and just give the best I can, which I normally do and always do. So yeah, that's it.
Are you ready to reveal your future, in particular your own opinion, not the team, but you? What do you want to do?
I don't have any opinion. So that's it. I mean, it's just like, what was the point? First of all, imagining those points, and I mean, I'm just fully motivated to give my effort, and I just wanna score points as much as possible. Especially last few races been a bit of, I would say, mix between I'm sure last race in Brazil. It was a race that I could score points easily as well. I think around P7 could be easily possible. Even before that, Mexico as well. So yeah, I just so far missing out those things with a couple of reasons, and I'm sure last race obviously my front wing didn't help as well, but also some other things that I couldn't control. Made me in that position how I ended up. So yeah, at least good news is the pace is there, and so far every race has been the race that easily you can see that I'm able to score points, and that's the most important thing. And just put it all together, and yeah, I just have the same target as usual for next 3 races or few races. Yeah.
Lando, can you tell me, has your relationship with Oscar changed at all during this season? We used to see a lot of videos from the team of the two of you having fun and chatting. Have you noticed your relationship change at all? Do you spend more time on your own, each of you, as this battle has intensified?
No, I think the reason you see less videos is because we both asked to do less videos. We're racing drivers. We want to come and drive, not make videos for social media. So, yeah, that's our request as drivers. But we still get made to do plenty. Otherwise, it's still, it's still the same. And I'm very happy. I think we both are happy that that's how it is. It's not because that's just how it is. It's because we both, I think, have a lot of respect for one another, and we both understand the position that we're in. And we both, treat the world of driving versus just personally what we're like away from the track quite differently. That's how I've always been. I feel like I've always gone on well with my teammates since go-karting. I've always wanted to, because it just makes my life more fun, more enjoyable, and that's also why I'm here. It's because I love what I do, so the more I can do that, the better. But we still just very very much understand that we're here. We work for McLaren. We want the best for the team. We work very hard, and as drivers always do, you try and maximize your own performance more than anything. But then when we step out the car, we can still have a joke. We still have laughs in our debriefs, and we still enjoy everything away from the track. So no, I think it's still better than ever in many ways. I think we're still very different people. he's very just calm, down to earth, very relaxed, always looks, just cool. And that's something I also admire quite a bit, is as how just plain sailing he is with a lot of things. It's a good attribute to have. Always hard to read what mood he's in, but and I think probably for me, you see more visually kind of the moods I'm in, but otherwise, it's not like we go play golf together and do things like I have done with Carlos, say. Daniel I didn't play golf with, but we're still different people, but in terms of relationship, we get along well, we still work together well, and I think it's still better than it's ever been.
Vegas, 3 races remaining. It's a 24-point deficit to your teammate. We've got a low grip street track with a bit of rain out there as well. What's your approach this weekend, both in terms of the mindset, but equally in terms of your driving style and what you may have changed or shifted over the last few races?
In terms of driving style and things I need to do, we'll have to wait and see what we get. Vegas is very specific to, or very unique, let's say, in the conditions and the downforce level, temperatures, the track surface. So we'll see what we get tomorrow. But from a mindset point of view, just trying to get the most out of what I can do. Drive as well as I can, adapt as well as I can to whatever it needs. Try and get the car in the right place, and do that as often as you can, basically. So from that side of things, that's what you aim to do every weekend, and this weekend's the same in that.
Is it frustrating when you see your championship lead sort of fall away, and how do you kind of get over that and get yourself ready for the next one?
It's never the nicest feeling to see your lead disappear, but I think for me, the only thing you can do is just focus on what is ahead. I can't go back and change any of the things that have happened this year, and all I can do to try and give myself the best chance to focus on the next race, and that's what I've tried to do. It's obviously not been the easiest run for differing reasons in the last few races, but the only thing I can do is try and figure out how I'm going to do the best I can here in Vegas, and feel like we've prepared well. It's not been necessarily the easiest track for us as a team, but I feel like we've got some good ideas and good learning from the last couple of races here that we can hopefully put into action.
You were controlling everything on the season, the pace, the points, the victories, and all the team since Zandvoort. But suddenly Lando turned it around. Do you think Lando is now controlling mentality of the team and mentality on Oscar Piastri?
No, I think for me, it's more been that the last few races have been difficult for myself. I think, there's been different reasons for all of that, but I think in terms of the way I've gone about racing, and the way the team has supported me, and the way we set up the car and stuff like that has all been identical through the whole season. So for me, it's just been that there's been some tough lessons to learn, some tough moments to have to accept, and nothing more than that. So for me, I'm trying to do the same thing I've done every weekend this season. Some weekends that's worked better than others, but I feel like as long as I can get the most out of what I'm aiming to achieve, then that's all I can ask for.
いかがだったでしょうか。角田選手の言う通り、ここ数戦レースペースは悪くないため、戦略やチームの仕事が噛み合えば絶対にポイント圏内で走れるはずです。残り3戦での逆襲に期待したいです。またノリスとピアストリは初チャンピオン獲得に向けてプレッシャーが増してきそうですが、どのような走りを見せるのか注目ですね。また今後も F1 に関しての情報をまとめた動画を制作していく予定です。継続するためにもぜひいいねやチャンネル登録をお願いいたします。インタビューの内容について、または動画の感想などコメントでいただけると嬉しいです。それでは。